All right, what is up, Big 12 fans? This is Joseph, and this has been a channel up until this point. Big news, and this is the first time we're announcing the change. This has been a channel exclusive to Utah football for a long time. But as of today, we are going to transition into covering all of the Big 12. So every Big 12 team. And I think it's just fitting that the first video covering other Big 12 teams is covering BYU. BYU just got a commitment from McKay Madsen, four-star prospect, big time name, a bunch of great offers. I'm excited to dive in, guys. I'm excited to break it down. Before we do so, please smash that like button. That's going to help get the video out to more Utah fans, Big 12 fans, and BYU fans. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The show will be reaching a new audience. So if you are a Big 12 fan, moving forward when it comes to recruiting news, but overall just following your team in general, I am committing to make sure that we are giving plenty of coverage for every team. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash that notification bell. And on that note, let's dive in. Let's take a look at McKay Madsen. Okay, guys, and we are going to break down the film in a second. So we'll watch the tape and see what we think of McKay here in a minute. But first, let's take a look at him as a prospect. Where did he have offers, and how did BYU land the kid? So you look here, 24/7 Sports had him as a top 200 player nationally. That's a big deal. Number 197, the number 19 linebacker in America, and the number 17 player out of California. Slightly lower on the 24/7 composite. So that's accounting for all the recruiting agencies together. But still a four-star composite, very impressive. And we go down the list here, guys. BYU, Oregon, UCLA, Arizona State, Boston College, Washington. Lots of great offers here. So this was a very sought after prospect and a very big time pickup for BYU. So far, probably the gem of their recruiting class. And it's not shocking, guys. BYU was top 30 in yards per rush attempt last year, defensive yards per rush attempt. So when the offense was trying to run the ball, how many yards would they get every time? And then also they were top 25 in passing yards per game. So a linebacker with a lot of skill, not a shock that he would choose there. Definitely a place that should help him develop and should be a great fit for McKay. Next, we're going to dive into the film and take a look at him there. Okay, guys, and here we go. This is McKay Madsen's high school highlights. We're going to be taking a look at him. Like I said, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Real quick note before we watch the tape here, McKay is going to be going on a 2-year mission for the LDS Church. That is not uncommon for BYU players, but I think what that means is he'll really develop into his body. It'll be a couple years until you get him, but when he is there, he'll be ready to go, right? He'll be a big, thick kid. He's already big, but he'll have that time to develop into his body. And now let's go ahead and watch the film. He plays running back and linebacker in high school. He's a running back right there, top of your screen, taking it downfield, breaking some tackles, making some guys miss. That is a big guy with some athleticism, dude. You got to be pretty impressed there. Just tough to bring down, right? He's not crazy fast, but he's got the athleticism, and with that size, you're not taking him down. A pick over the top. I like this one. He was kind of playing safety over the top here. And I think that, like I said, guys, BYU is one of the best teams in the Big 12 for passing yards allowed per game. And it's not surprised a guy like this with the pass coverage ability that he's got is going to BYU. He runs that one all the way back with his ability to be a great runner with the ball in his hands, as well as let's watch that one back one time, as well as obviously a great defender. So let's go back a little more. Over the top, catches the pick at safety. That is a big safety right there. So that's what we're looking at with McKay, guys. A lot of the highlights are on offense, but great look and a very exciting prospect. Stick around here. I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on McKay as we end the video. All right, guys. Final thoughts on McKay. Before we dive into it, make sure you smash that like button. Also, comment down below. What are your thoughts? Whether you're a BYU fan, a Utah fan, or a Big 12 fan, what do you think about the kid? Give me your thoughts down below. Also, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. The content's going to be coming at you guys. I'm super excited to be covering all the Big 12 with the new Big 12 Football Digest channel. I couldn't be happier, and I'm really excited to do this for you. Excited to do this for you guys. If you are into recruiting, that is my specialty. As a lot of Utah fans can tell you, it's what I'm passionate about, and I get excited when teams pick up new prospects. Excited to break down a guy like this. So now let's give my final thoughts. So I think there wasn't a ton. I know you guys didn't watch his whole highlight reel there, but there wasn't a ton of defensive highlights. It was the mid-season highlights. I'd like to see a little more. He does look very athletic, especially very athletic for a big guy. I think if you're a BYU fan, sometimes when these guys go on a mission, their priorities can change, right? A lot. Like think about yourself 2 years ago. If you're a, early 20s guy or early 20s girl, a lot can change over 2 years, but also for BYU, if there's any school where a mission could get them more committed to the school, that's the one. So when he gets back, he should be ready to come in, maybe learn the system for a year and then be a starter. But a big pickup for BYU and super exciting. Definitely the gem of the class. Let me go ahead and pull up BYU's recruiting. I'll just talk about it instead of put it on the screen here. But just looking at it, guys, he is the clear. There's no other 4-star prospects, and he's a pretty good rated 4-star prospect. So that's a very exciting pickup for BYU, and I'm sure their recruiting class will get a big jump because of this, guys. I'm out of here. Before we get out, smash the like button, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And I'm excited to be starting the Big 12 Football Digest with you guys. I'm out. Go Big 12.